Update for today, January the 8th. Going to try to keep this one quick. I've been filming all of these in my parents' garage. That's why it seems like I have a jacket on in like the last 10 videos in a row. I've been filming these in their garage. I don't want to wake up mom. One of her issues is having a hard time sleeping because of her injury and how much it hurts. So once she goes to bed, I'm trying to film these um, you know, remaining relatively quiet, and I'm notorious for having a voice that carries, so I've been doing this in the garage. Tonight, however, it is 27 degrees outside right now here in Central Oregon as I'm recording this, and it's getting quite cold in this garage. So, anyway, with that being said, today I hung out with Dad again for quite a bit of time and got to watch a couple of his therapy sessions, which is kind of a normal everyday thing down there. And today's was a really, really good one. He walked with, I mean, obviously with somebody assisting, but he walked for over 100 feet, which with his condition and his history and whatnot is exceptional. So celebrate the victories. You know what I mean? So that is absolutely awesome. And so apart from that, the other thing that I want to mention today is if you've been following, this is day 12, I believe, of this session that I've been here, helping out mom and, hanging out with dad and, just trying to do the best that I can. But that being said, I absolutely know that sometime within the next week or so after I return to work at the store, somebody is going to use one of the following statements against me. 1, you discriminate against seniors. 2, you hate seniors. You dislike old people. You discriminate against people older than you are. I guarantee I'm going to hear that. And it's probably going to be in the context of digital coupons. Now, I am not here to relitigate the whole battle over digital coupons, which at my company I've gotten a lot better since what I call the miracle sheet started getting printed back in June. Since the arrival of the miracle sheet, this has gotten a lot better, but it used to be that every single day at work for 4 years, I was told how much I hate seniors, oftentimes with an FU or something associated with it, all over these coupons. And the thing is, I have to admit that some of my reactions have not been the best. My dad had this stroke back in 2022. We have been going through this for 4 years. Almost those entire 4 years, a couple of times a day, at least until the miracle sheet came out, I was told that I hate seniors. I know. It's not you, it's the company. I know they don't mean it personally, except the one that said, I wish your dad would die over something. Also involving digital coupons, by the way. But I just thought that here on day 12 of, trying to do the best for my parents, that I would mention how much apparently I hate anybody older than I am because of company policy. Please, if you are about to go on a rant and insult somebody personally for the job that they're doing, I don't care what their job is, spend just a moment and think that you don't know everything that there is to know about them. You don't know their situation. You don't know what they're facing. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't know how to put it any other way, but please. You don't know the person that you're screaming and the threats that you're making against them and the names that you're calling and what all the allegations that you're making against them. You don't know what their history is. And there's a possibility that you could come up upon and you could just throw out some statement that could actually hurt. Okay? I mean, like emotionally hurt. So, with that being said, have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I'll talk at you a bit more chipper, hopefully, tomorrow. Ciao for now.